Bible Toons. Long ago, in a world filled with many voices and many gods, there was one couple chosen by the one true God. Their names were Abram and Sarai. They were ordinary people, living ordinary lives, yet God had an extraordinary plan for them. This is not a story about strength, youth, or human power. This is a story about faith, waiting, and trusting God when the promise seems impossible. Their journey teaches children to believe and reminds adults to hope again. Let us step into the land where faith began.
This is the story of Abraham and Sarah.
Abraham was born with the name Abram. He lived in a great city called Ur, a place filled with tall buildings, busy markets, and many false gods. People there worshipped idols made of stone and wood. Abram grew up surrounded by these practices, but deep in his heart, God was already at work. Abram was not a king or a warrior. He was a shepherd and a herdsman. His daily work was caring for sheep, goats, and cattle. He understood patience, waiting for rain, guiding animals gently, and protecting them from danger. These quiet skills would later shape him into a leader who listened carefully and trusted deeply. Abram was married to Sarai, a thoughtful and strong woman. They loved each other dearly, but one sorrow followed them everywhere. They had no children. As the years passed, that sadness grew heavier. Yet even in their waiting, God was watching. One day, without warning, God spoke to Abram.
"Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you."
God promised Abram something unbelievable.
"I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you, and through you, all families of the earth will be blessed."
Abram did not argue. He did not ask for proof. He trusted God. And so Abram and Sarai packed their belongings, gathered their animals, and stepped into a future they could not see. Years passed after God's promise. Abram and Sarai moved from place to place, living in tents. They grew older. Still, no child came. One night, God spoke again.
"Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield and your very great reward. Your family will be as many as the stars in the sky."
Abram believed in God, but as the years passed, there was still no child. Sarah grew older. She waited and waited. Sometimes she felt hopeful. Other times she felt tired and discouraged. Abraham also wondered how God's promise could ever come true. Still, God had not forgotten them. One day, God spoke again and changed their names. Abram became Abraham, meaning father of many. Sarai became Sarah, meaning princess. God said clearly,
"Sarah will give birth to a son."
Later, 3 visitors came to Abraham's tent. As they spoke, one of them said something amazing.
"Next year, Sarah will have a son."
Sarah overheard this and quietly laughed to herself. She thought,
I am too old. How can this happen?
but God responded with powerful words.
"Is anything too hard for the Lord?"
This was the heart of the story. Would Abraham and Sarah trust God even now? At the exact time God promised, Sarah gave birth to a son. They named him Isaac, which means laughter. The laughter that once came from doubt now overflowed with joy.
God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears will laugh with me,
she said. God had kept his promise, not early, not late, but perfectly on time. After many years of waiting, after doubts and questions, God showed that his promises never fail. The story of Abraham and Sarah did not end thousands of years ago. It continues today in our lives. Just like them, many of us are waiting. Some are waiting for healing. Some are waiting for direction. Some are waiting for a promise to come true. We live in a fast-moving world where we expect answers right away. But God's promises often take time, not because he has forgotten, but because he is working in ways we cannot yet see. Abraham waited many years. Sarah waited through doubt and disappointment. They asked the same questions we ask today. God, are you still with me? Did I really hear you? And God answered them with one powerful question.
Is anything too hard for the Lord?
Faith does not mean we never struggle. Faith means we choose to trust God, even when the path is unclear. When you feel tired of waiting, God sees you. When you feel forgotten, God remembers you. When you feel weak, God is still strong. The waiting does not mean God is late. The silence does not mean God is absent. And the delay does not mean the promise is gone. Just as God turned Sarah's waiting into laughter, he can still turn our pain into joy. So if you are waiting today, hold on. If the promise feels impossible, keep believing. Because the same God who kept his promise then is still faithful now. Nothing is too hard for the Lord. Not then, not now, not ever.
If this video blessed you, please like, share, and subscribe to Bible Toons Animations.